Assalamualaikum, my name is Adira Marnie binti Yusri and my metric number is 78637 and my supervisor is Dr. Khairil Anwar. Welcome to my presentation of final year project with the title The Impact of Beauty Influencer on Consumer Purchase Intention Towards the Cosmetic Industry in Sarawak. So, this is the content on this project that I'm going to present, which is from chapter 1 until chapter 5. We're gonna start with chapter 1 introduction. In the current marketing landscape, influencer marketing is a very successful strategy for companies in the fashion and beauty industry. In today's world, teenagers and young people belongs to a generation that relies significantly on social media. They are the primary target for the business using this technique. The result of this study may therefore aid in differentiating between various demographic groups. This research could be helpful and act as a development plan for the Sarawakian cosmetic industry beauty influencers. The study conclusions are significant because they will highlight critical cosmetic industry research area that many researchers were unable to look at. So for the problem statement, online marketing is crucial to a brand's marketing effort because it allows them to engage with influencer and target audience. However, businesses are having trouble with influencer marketing due to a number of challenges. The problem with most cosmetic companies is that they frequently seem more interested in presenting in their product than in developing creative ways to involve social influencers in their advertising. There are 4 research objectives in this project, which is to examine beauty influencer expertise, attractiveness, trustworthiness, and lastly is EWOM. So next, we will move to the next chapter, literature review. Theoretical literature review are essential for identifying current theories, determining how they relate to one another, determining how truly they have been investigated, and creating new hypotheses that may be put to the test empirically. Researchers can get a true understanding of the theoretical foundation of the research issue and find knowledge gaps that can be filled by additional research through this process of reviewing the literature. As we can see, this is the conceptual framework for this project. Next, we will move to the chapter 3 methodology. First is the research design. The questionnaire was published with 150 minimum respondents. For the sampling procedure, only 18 years old and above are required to answer the questionnaire. Regularly use or buy cosmetic items make up, and last, respondents who had at least one cosmetic purchase experience. Next is for the instrument development. There are 35 questions are provided, and the questionnaire is divided into 3 parts, which is the last part using Likert scale. However, for the data collection, the only English language version of the questionnaire and only access one online survey from Google Forms. They could do so by using a direct web link that provided only from researcher. Let's move to the chapter 4 for our discussion and results. First, we will discuss about the data analysis. This chapter has examined the result of quantitative research, which was carried out using SPSS. This chapter also will discuss about demographic analysis, descriptive analysis, correlation analysis, comparative analysis, and last is iteration. Respondents answer to the screening question about their personal information and analyze in relation to their gender, age, race, occupation, and level of education. As we can see here, this is demographic analysis. The majority of respondents answer the questionnaire is female, which 79.6%. 78.3% respondent answer the question is Malay. 71.1% respondents are employed. 67.1% respondents are 18 until 25 years old. Last is 50% respondents are completed secondary school or SPM. Next is for the screening question analysis. 88.8% respondents are using cosmetic daily. 97.4% respondents have ever seen cosmetic review by beauty influencers. 98.7% respondents are agree that beauty influencer has affected cosmetic industry. 96.2% respondents are agree that beauty influencer has influenced our purchase decision, and last is 93.4% respondents are agree that influencers give impact to the cosmetic industry. After all the analysis, this is the summary of the result of hypothesis. As we can see, hypothesis 1 is not supported, hypothesis 2 is supported, hypothesis 3 is supported, and last is hypothesis 4 is supported. So next we will move to the last chapter for a discussion and conclusion. First, I will explain about the limitation of the study is that the researchers has experienced time constraint. The study conducted is comprehensive, and longitude studies in cosmetic industry are challenging due to the time constraints. In fact, the researchers have had limited access to the cosmetic users and face difficulties in collecting the required number of respondents. This is because not all communities are not exposed to online influencer and active in the cosmetic industry. In terms of recommendation for future study, after considering all of the study findings, it would be intriguing to conduct additional research, particularly in the cosmetic industry, about the beauty influencers. This is due to the fact that most members of today's societies have increased exposure to online space, particularly social media. Lastly, in summary, this chapter has justified the results produced in this study by using past literature. The findings of this study have proven that the influence of beauty influencers has also had many positive effects in purchasing decisions in the cosmetic industry. In fact, these studies have successfully provided evidence that the role of beauty influencers in our country is also very important because it can help in terms of further developing the cosmetics industry. That's all from me. Thank you.